Good morning everyone, my name is James Collects, and if you're finding me for the first time, I am both someone who collects nerdy stuff and resells on eBay in order to buy said nerdy stuff. Today we're going to a car boot sale, fingers crossed we'll be able to get some footage, show you what I buy low, sell high, etc, etc. I've got me coffee, I've got me breakfast, I'm ready to rock and roll. Okay, we are here, and the goal first thing is to go to the guy that I bought the board games off of last week. I only bought 3, but the one that was worth the most amount of money, the bigger one, was incomplete. So I don't feel too bad about not buying everything last week, because the chances are they're not all going to be complete, and it's going to require a hell of a lot of legwork to actually make them complete in order to maximize your returns. So yeah, I'm going to go there first if he's there. He wasn't there first thing last week, so I'm going to have to just keep an eye out for that particular vehicle. But yeah, I don't feel bad about leaving potentially hundreds upon hundreds of pounds worth of goods, because I got the good haul later on, which was all brand new stuff, so you know it's going to be complete. But yeah, I went through it yesterday and I was going through the figures, and it's like, there's supposed to be 4 ogres in here, there's only 1. And as soon as I saw that, I was like, there's no point in even attempting to try and like sell it for its maximum price or to try and complete it, because it's going to be way more hassle than what it's worth. So do not feel bad about missing it at all. Fair play to the couple that did pick it up, or the majority of it up. I know they were going through and scanning a hell of a lot of it, or at least researching everything. So I hope they were complete, but I didn't want to potentially waste hours upon hours of my time for items that weren't going to maximize my return. But yeah, you live and learn. There's more board games out there that I need to learn about, not just your normal Ghost Castle, etc, etc. But it should be good. Currently waiting, not much has changed, but I'm ready to rock and roll. My thumb. Yeah, got me money, I'm good to go. Just gotta wait for the vehicles to start moving. So until then, I am going to enjoy my breakfast, sit back and relax.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's the one, isn't it?
oh yeah.
That's the board,
Yeah,
isn't it?
lovely. Thank you. I'll see what other ones you've got. Yep, you did. Thank you.
It's all right.
Is that all of them, he said?
Were any of them complete last week?
A couple of them, but no.
I had about, yeah, 60% success rate.
having them ones.
6.
So have you got? Is that all of them
Aye.
out? Is that all of them out now?
That's all of them out, yeah.
okay.
I've still got more.
Oh, what, at home?
Need a bigger car.
No, I don't need a bigger car.
I've got 6. What's the damage for the 6?
£50. What about these? You want price on these two?
No, there's 3 there. 1, 2, 3.
15 quid.
Oh no, I gave you a £5. You want a tenner? Two, 4, 10.
Yeah. Do you want them ones? 20 quid each. There's 70 quid on the internet.
Might come by. I'll go and drop these off first.
Alright.
Need to warm up my feet after standing still for so long. Now that was an insane pickup, and as you might be able to tell, I was not the only person there. So the people that bought last week joined me waiting at the car. He upped the prices a little bit, paid £50 for 6 rather than I paid like £10 for 3 last week. But one of the games is worth £60 on its own, so absolute no-brainer. Hopefully same again next week. Now back into the booth.
Steve, how much price for the games?
Oh, okay.
Steve, how much the games? 2 quid each.
2 quid each, no worries. Have you got any more games coming out at all, don't you know?
I don't think so.
Alright, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12.
Is that it for the games? What, those figures? Yeah, that's it.
I've always seen them. Thank you anyway. Do a tenner for those.
Yeah.
Wallet.
There's all lights in there.
£10. Lovely, thank you very much.
How much this one is?
3 are brand new. Fantastic. I love beating someone who goes and asks all of the vehicles. Excuse me, how much are your mice?
£5.
Are they £5 each?
Yeah,
Star Wars Episode 1 mouse. No. That's a shame. Nice to see though.
Sat in the garage. We'll come off. That the brick is tacky.
All beaten up. Just what I was looking at.
How much is your? What's that
Angela. Oh, really? Ask the girl with the fair hair.
Missed it.
What was it?
It's just a chess set from Star Wars.
You might not want it.
It's
You
not-
might say £50 in each case.
Have you got many board games and bits coming out at all?
I don't
You don't
what's
know?
it, because this isn't our stuff, it's for a charity.
Ah, okay, I've got you.
Charity.
So it could be absolutely anything.
Anything and everything, yeah. Not nothing. We don't make anything out of it. We just
Just
sell
sell
to
it.
them. Yeah.
Lovely, thank you.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. It was brand new. Yeah, I know. With the money. Did that have batteries with it? Yeah, the batteries. That's a result. You buy with 20, I didn't even haggle with that.
Let's have a look.
£2 for a pound? Just little bit more. £2 for three. £2 for three.
They've only got a little bit in there.
It's for the bottle. You're not buying for the perfume. You're buying for the bottle, in my opinion.
I'm buying for the perfume.
Yeah, go.
You take 150 on that?
£2, well,
Is it now? No, push there. Shabba, see for it. Maybe push it in the phone.
it's £1 each, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, yeah. You take that other china out, put it with the other china. Do you need any change? No?
Maybe at some point.
Oh, right, not now. Just put them here,
They're there on the edge.
Yeah. So the big box of China, Jeff, put it on the ground with the other box, please.
How much are those two?
I just want to see what that blue thing is. Then I'll be able to tell you.
It's a little electronic thing.
£3 for everything.
Yeah, go on in.
Please.
Three.
Someone bought that. Sorry, mother.
Oh, right, okay, sorry.
Thank you.
Have you got any more Lego bits coming out at all?
Just that one.
No.
I think we've got some Lego kind of like toys, but I don't think they're actually Lego. I think they're just similar.
Oh, okay. I'll take the power unit then if that's all right.
Hang on, what was the price?
Three.
£3, thank you.
Thank you very much.
So, it is time for the Sunday car boot haul. So, it was bloody cold today, I know that much for sure, Jesus Christ. But we got some good stuff. So, got to the car boot early, very early to be honest, and waited for the board games. And someone else also waited for the board games who picked up a lot that I didn't last week. So, obviously, I had the right idea because someone else was doing it. But what did we buy? I hear you ask. I have a list and I have been checking it twice. So we're going to start off with everything's in the wrong order. So this is a 1992 edition of Dungeons and Dragons. I paid 50 quid for all the board games. So if this is complete, it's worth around £30. That's one. Next up is a 2003 version of Dungeons and Dragons. Picked up another one of these. Last week I had one of these, so from the same guy. If this is complete, it is worth around £20. But that's not all, folks. Biggest one of the lot, without a shadow of a doubt. If this is complete, this is worth approximately £130. But that's not all. This is the cheapest one, which is really surprising because I think it looks kind of cool. We have Impact with dinosaurs and stuff. If this is complete, it's worth about £10. How depressing is that? It looks cool though. It looks cool, so I can't complain. Next up is Dark Future. If this is complete, it is worth approximately £65. These are all plus postage, by the way. And then the final one of the stack. If this is complete, and this is Revolution from a time I don't know when. I can't find it. But this is potentially worth around £45 if it is complete. So that's the board games. Then I think the next lot of items, it may have been the games. So I was waiting. I'm not even in the centre of the bloody shot, am I? Hang on, let me just scoot over a little bit. So there was someone unloading very, very slow. So I was just patiently waiting just for other things to come out. And the guy who normally asks everyone for video games was interested in a suitcase of 2 Wii wheels and some other little rubbish electronics. But for £10, I picked up WRC. Is it WRC? Yeah, why not? Brand new and sealed. There's a little bit of a nick up the top, so yeah, it is still brand new and sealed. In current condition, it's worth around £25. Then we have PGA Tour. I've gone well backwards now. PGA Tour, where are you? PGA Tour, brand new and sealed, is worth around £20. Then we have, PGA 13, which is pre-owned. Current rate is about £5, but I think I've got more than that, like very, very recently. I don't know if it was this title or not, that's the thing. What else do we have? Le Tour de France is about £8. Then we have Cars Made to Nation, it's worth around £8. Cars 2 is worth around £10. This is not including postage, by the way. So I've taken a couple of quid off of postage. And then cars is around £15. So that's a little bit of a bolo, that one. So we'll add that to our total, which I have not done, so you have to wait until the very end. Then this might have been the next pickup, which were these two items for £3. So the remote is around £20 plus shipping. It's brand new and sealed. I don't know if I've already got one. I probably do. I have to go over to my parents because that's where a lot of my rubbish is living, to be honest, is in one of their sheds. So yeah, that is around 20 quid. And then Henry by Tiger, believe it or not, it's about 35. However, the last time I checked, which was earlier today, admittedly just on my phone, there is no one in the UK selling one, which means that anyone who does purchase one would have to pay for import, etc, etc. So £35 I think is below what it's going to go for. I think I'm going to stick it on for 50, to be honest, and accept offers around the £35-40 mark, which is very, very nice indeed. And then the very last item, which is a Lego power unit 70065, paid £3. Spares and repairs, it's about 10-15 if it is working, and I'm not too sure. There's something in that 13 volt section which is looking a little bit funny. So I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I really don't, because I've got no way of testing it. But it's Lego, it's an obscure item. I thought, yeah, I might as well pick it up, because why not? So our grand total of spending today is £66 plus £2 entry fee. Going off of the prices which I've stated, we should be looking at around £466 back, excluding fees. So by the time you take off 10%, say 400. So minus what it's cost me, I'm talking about 300 for the day, which is not bad for a morning's work, considering I left the car boot at 8 o'clock in the morning because we had, would you believe it, another birthday party to go to. So yeah, all in all, a pretty damn good day. So I'm got some bits to list, to say the least. Yeah, it should be fairly straightforward and easy. I think I'll end up doing stock images for all of the games bar one. This one is going to go into a separate pile for the time being, because yeah, you don't see many sealed 360 games, especially good games that people like to play, like PGA Tour. So that is going in a separate pile, which is going to be downstairs at the moment, and that pile is getting rather large already. I've not seen the footage yet for today. I'm hoping it is all right. I don't think I took a lot, to be honest, a lot of footage, because as you can see, I didn't really pick up much. I picked up from 4 stalls, that was it. There was someone selling, that's wonky again, for God's sake, what's going on with this? There was someone selling a load of kids bits, but it was reasonably priced. I mean, if you're not looking to reselling and you're looking for yourself, the prices were good because they were quality items and they were second hand. They still had a long shelf life. So there was a lot of that, which I completely understand. But the board games are just, I said I wasn't going to pick any up. And then Advanced Hero Crest just sort of rolls out. And I couldn't say no. I couldn't say no at all. But yeah, Games Workshop, always wanted to be on the lookout for. I am quite looking forward to hopefully getting a few of these out the door. That's still not straight. I give up. I am now going to go and hopefully start editing, and then once the charity shop video is uploading, I suppose I'll cook dinner. I think it's my turn. I've got no idea. But that's it from me. As always, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe, and I will see you lovely lot next week. Au revoir.